Hi, everybody. Today is Monday, January 20th, and so this is our first official full week of class. And I wanted to take a moment to just look at the Moodle pages for each of my classes to make sure that you are up to speed and that you kind of know what's expected of you this week. So I'm not recording a video for each class. Rather, I'm going to take all of my classes and just spend about 1 minute talking about your assignments. So let's start with fluid dynamics. And fluid dynamics is fully online. So by now, what I hope you have been able to do is to look at the introductory material. What we're working on is the math concept pretest, which will be due by Wednesday. So if you submit it by Wednesday, please submit it here. Take a picture or a scan of your exam and submit it through this button. If you are late, please submit it here. And then after Wednesday, I will go ahead and open up the material for Chapter 1. That material will also include the textbook chapter for Chapter 1. So if you have any questions, let me know. Or if anybody gets ahead, you're not expected to, but if you get ahead, let me know and I'll open up the material ahead of time. All right, the next class I'd like to talk about is practical surveying. Practical surveying is the surveying course for the drafting majors. And what I'd like you to do, first of all, the most important thing is that tomorrow, January 21st, we will meet as a class in room SM120 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this time from 3 till 4:40 on Tuesday afternoons is our sacred time together. So we will, in addition to making sure that we get the labs completed in that period of time, I will also answer any questions that you have about our course. So I'd like you to take a look at the syllabus and go through the introductions, and then take a look at, there's no real lecture material prior to our first class, but we do have a homework assignment that will be due not this week, but next week. And that will be taken from the textbook, Practical Surveying for Technicians. Now, if you do not have to buy a copy of that textbook. I have several copies available to you. So if you'd like to borrow one, let me know and we'll do that. But the most important thing is to come to lab tomorrow, Tuesday at 3 o'clock, and make sure you're dressed to be outside, because regardless of the weather, it looks like it's going to be nice, but even if it's not nice, we're going to go outside. All right, continuing with the surveying classes. The next class is engineering surveying, which is the course mostly for engineering students. And same thing, tomorrow, Tuesday, 3 o'clock, SM120. Bring any questions that you have. Now, for this class, you do need to purchase the book, which is described in the syllabus. And you also, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, the practical surveyors also need to have a field book. So regardless of which surveying class you're in, you need to purchase one of these. Now, if you have any questions about that, once again, please let me know. Email me, or we can address it when we get to lab tomorrow. But engineering surveying is a 3-credit course, so there's more homework involved. And we'll be doing the lab number 1, but we also have a couple of introductory lectures and a couple of pages of class notes that I would like you to take a look at. And then you'll notice that our first homework assignment in here is also due on January 30th. So if you do it on time, which I hope you will, submit it here. If it's late, please submit it here. All right, so now we've done surveying and fluids. I also want to take a moment to talk about thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is what I call, it can either be fully online or it can be a hybrid class. It will be available tomorrow, Tuesday, at 10:50 a.m. and we meet in SM104. It is optional for you to attend, but what I'd like you to do, whether you attend or not, is to make sure that you watch the lectures and begin working on your homework. And the first homework assignment is due February 23rd, which is Wednesday. And if you don't submit it on time, please submit it late. But make sure that you use the homework template and turn it in the format that that is diagrammed on the homework template. Now, after we get done with this, so that would be Wednesday or Thursday, I guess. I'm sorry. I'll open up the Chapter 2 material, but just like with fluids, if anybody gets ahead, please let me know, and I'll open up the material ahead of time. But you're not obligated to in any way. All right, the last thing I would like to talk a little bit about is business math. And this semester, business math is only being offered as an independent study. And so we have this is not the right version. Let me come over here. Business math, we will not meet regularly, but when we do, we will meet in the conference room, SM 116. And as you see, we have the first homework assignment. It says here, I need to change this because we haven't closed out the business math sign-up sheet yet. But it will be due not this week, but the following week. We will meet on Mondays. I have not chosen a time yet because it depends on everybody's schedules. But this coming Monday, which would be the 27th, I want to meet with you and introduce you to tutoring services and also to adult education. So between tutoring, adult education, and me, as well as the material on our Moodles page, you'll be well set to succeed in that class. All right, so that does it for this week. Please let me know if you have trouble. If we meet face-to-face, like if you're in my surveying classes, I'll see you on Tuesday. If you're in thermo, I will be available Tuesday. It's up to you whether you come or not. And fluids, we don't have any regularly scheduled meeting times. So please get a hold of me and let me help you as you start through the material. I hope you have a great week, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.